How often do you feel like something is just holding you back in life? Like no matter what you do, there's this sort of like invisible wall stopping you from moving forward and taking that proper inspired action toward your goals. Maybe you're trying to grow your business, start a channel, or finally take action toward your dream life. But every time you get close, doubt creeps in, procrastination paralyzes you, the fear of judgment stops you before you even get to start. Bro, trust me, I get it. I was stuck there for I don't even know how many years. For years I felt resistance every time I wanted to kind of put myself out there or step into that better version of me. I mean, just in the past year, making videos, making content, creating a business plan, even talking about my vision felt terrifying and literally impossible to overcome. And like most people, I thought the answer was to just push through it, grind through it, think positive, try all these countless manifestation and subconscious reprogramming techniques that honestly felt like a second job to me. But here's what I realized. The more I actually resisted those internal feelings of limitation, the more they actually controlled me. Like the way I kind of envision the way I was feeling was kind of like a paddle ball. The more I tried to escape from my internal limitations and fears, the faster I would kind of get brought back to them over and over and over again. Man, there were so many things I tried to implement to fix how I felt inside. I tried to distract myself with meaningless content, social media, entertainment, bad habits, binge eating. I tried to motivate myself through the internal resistance I felt, only to really just burn out in the end and not even feel like myself throughout the whole process. Trust me, I watched all of those Jim Rohn, Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins self-development videos, and even those spiritual channels that talked about the newest method to manifest $1 million overnight. I tried to repeat all these weird affirmations even though I didn't even believe in half the words that I was even saying, just hoping that the life I've always wanted would just kind of show up at my front door. I'm sure if you're watching this, you can probably relate to a lot of that stuff. Listen, you can't just outthink, outwork, or bypass your limitations as much as you think that you can, because the problem isn't in your circumstances, it's literally your reactions to them. It's essentially the unprocessed energies that are stored within your body, literally as I'm speaking to you right now, that is keeping you from achieving everything that you ever wanted to achieve in this life. Now, what essentially changed everything for me was learning the ancient practice of inner alchemy. The art of transmuting your limitations into your limitless expansion. It has essentially kind of helped me meet my resistance with understanding and kind of like a certain level of detachment instead of fighting with it. Instead of running away from those feelings and those unprocessed energies, I've learned to bring more awareness and understanding to them. I figured out the kind of core root issues and stories that I kind of just believed about myself. I've gotten into kind of deeper states of consciousness, such as theta and delta brainwaves, to kind of take that analytical conscious part of the mind out and really just focus on using my breath presence to essentially dissolve all of those stuck and unprocessed energies that only really make emotional sense to us, not logical sense to us. And really, ultimately, I've learned to uncover and cultivate this overwhelming sense of self-love instead of trying to like fix myself. Essentially, I've been dissolving my emotional dirt from their roots and instead kind of revealed my core, authentic, true self that has been sort of hidden under all of these layers of like limiting beliefs, programs, stories, concepts that I've really just been dealing with for like years at this point. And you know what? Something that I kind of noticed now since doing that is you get to almost like feel like a kid again. You get to like laugh and feel comfortable in your own skin. You kind of have this sense of like unwavering confidence and trust in yourself. You get to also like embody like a flow state essentially in every conversation that you have with people and like every task that you have to do. And you feel like you have this access to a sense of like unconditional love at any moment in the day whenever you just return back to your breath. Now, if you get anything from this video, it's this. Limitation isn't your enemy. It's the doorway to your freedom. It's not something to resist or avoid. It's literally something to integrate into yourself. Because once you do, there's literally nothing and no one that can stop you from achieving your goals and anything that you want to accomplish in this life. Now, if you want to get a copy of my business partner and I's free dynamic alchemy handbook to kind of understand our most efficient protocols a bit better and actually like apply this knowledge that I'm talking about, just join the WhatsApp link below and click the link in the description and you'll have full access to everything. Now, there's a lot of external resources and links within that document that I honestly believe will solve a lot of the problems that you're facing at this moment. Now, I honestly want this WhatsApp community and AlchemyOS in general to be a place of limitless expansion and like a true expression of our higher selves. So I'll be waiting there whenever you're ready. And if you're ready to actually like pinpoint the hidden core limitations holding you back in your reality, find some time in my calendar below.